Okay. Recording? Okay. It's Elaine today. And Suha. Today I'm going to show everybody how to make espresso using the drip coffee method.
So without an espresso machine.
Yeah. Now, all of y'all know that in order to make espresso, you need pressure because you're pressurizing the coffee and the water to create like this crema, they say, which is like the foam and it's the taste. But then you're like, Elaine, drip coffee doesn't induce any pressure. So
How do you do it?
well, I'll tell you how you do it. So the ingredients you need are a coffee filter, a Ninja blender, so one of these things, I'll show you. You put your things in here and you blend it like this, or a regular blender will do. So, using this, a clean filter, which I just used to make, once you have a clean filter, she meant strainer. You're gonna place it, the coffee filter, in the strainer.
Like so.
Like so. You're gonna put it here for later. Now,
Cookies.
those are really good cookies. We're gonna take some water.
There's salt on
And we're gonna boil it, basically.
Boil
And we're
the
gonna do
water.
that by putting it in there. Any
Inside
good old
of
boiler.
this
Yeah, you could
newfangled
also just put it on the stove, heat it up, you know, whatever you want.
Boil it.
So, now for the coffee.
For the coffee.
I like to use Folgers
I like to use Folgers too.
Gourmet.
Gourmet, yes.
Gourmet. So what we're gonna do is we're going to take a bowl.
Excuse me? I'm just kidding, I'm the man.
We're gonna take a bowl. We're gonna put about, give or take, 2 spoonfuls of coffee in here. And because I can't fit the water, I put the water in here and then I put it in here. Hey, pay attention. I put the water in here and then I put it in here. So now, okay, it's ready to go. I don't add a lot of water because you want a really nice coffee residue. So I pour it into here very perfectly. I screw the cap, and now this is where the pressure comes in because there's all this hot water.
Whoa. That smells so good.
And what it's going to do, are you ready for this?
I'm ready for it.
It just fizzed out because that showed that you had inner pressure in there. And this is the crema. Do you see that?
Yes.
That's the cream because of the pressure.
goodness.
What's happening is you have a ton of hot water, and by spinning it really fast, you're allowing it to create a gaseous state. And now that you have too much gas in here, the pressure is going to increase and air pressure is going to go up, and that's going to help create a nice, just gonna go one more time. That's what you want. Ready? It just sprayed out because there was pressure. So to all you haters, it's basically creating
Oh my gosh, and a ton of smoke is on
Yeah, that is actual smoke. I created no.
That's pressure.
So yeah, so now we're going to take our first glass. Just nicely pour it over top. And so that looks really dark, nice and creamy because it's going to have a lot of the coffee residue that you don't really get in a normal blended of coffee. coffee. Thank you for Suha. Okay, so now you see, oh, Lane, but it's slowing down. What do I do?
What do you do?
You know what, Suha?
I really don't know.
Yeah, I'll tell you what you do. I'll tell you. So come up close, look at the top. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna gather all of the edges. Just kidding. We're gonna do that later. That's when, so I'm gonna take a clean spoon. And I'm gonna stir it until a lot of coffee it helps move the coffee around and it gets this nice stir, stir, stir. Now take note at the top, look how dark, look how rich. That's what you want your coffee to be like.
It smells great.
It smells great, and what I also learned,
The aroma.
l'aroma bella. Anyways, it's not gonna have a bitterness to it because you're really quickly running it through with pressure. You're not over steeping it or anything. So I'm gonna put and so that's a good espresso amount right here. That's what you want to see in 1 cup. So now we're going to move it over to the next cup. Stir it a little bit. And, you know, while we're waiting for this one to go, I want our guest here to, you know, what do you think? You know, maybe take a sip of it.
All right.
So
it looks and smells really good.
So here's our videotape. She's gonna try her espresso. Is it too hot? What do you think?
No, it's
okay.
perfect. I like it.
What do you think? Is it bitter?
It's not too bitter.
Okay.
It's also like rich.
It's rich, right?
It's good.
You taste the residue in it. Like the coffee.
Yes,
but not
I taste
the residue.
coffee, but not the residue.
Okay,
it's
good.
like really good.
Good.
Mm.
So she likes it.
Yes,
okay,
I love
good.
it. I love it.
Making
so
sure
good.
she's not faking. All right, so now we have a good.
I can finish this cup.
Really? She likes it. See?
I shouldn't, because that's probably a lot of caffeine.
I mean, did you see how many spoonfuls? I did like 1 spoonful.
That's right.
Yeah. So, here we are. So, yeah. Oh. So, as you can see, I'm just going to stir it. And, once we have about maybe halfway through, what we're gonna do is a little trick that I learned in prison camp, and that's you just take prison.
We've all been there.
We've all done that. And you just take it bunch, and you hear how much more water is coming out? So I'm gonna bunch it up like a little sachet. And now look at the bottom. Look how much more coffee is coming out. And I'm gonna go like this. Boop, 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 boop. And it's going to help with the coffee extraction process. It's completely safe, it's dairy-free. And
Sugar-free.
It's sugar-free.
Healthy.
It's vegan. Your sister Karen will love it.
Keto-friendly.
It's keto-friendly. It's human-friendly. There's no human byproduct in this, except for love. You know, and yes, maybe some coffee grounds will go into this in the end, but you know what? The first time I did this, they didn't, so basically it's fine.
It's fine.
Boop, 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 doo, doo, doo. And can we just take a note? Look at that thin layer of cream on the top. That's what you want in a good cup of espresso.
Where's the cream? Wow. Where is it?
And that... creamy, it's rich. So this amount more. Okay. How could you? No milk in espresso.
How to make a latte for macchiato.
We could try that. Oh, no. I want to see what toughness it tastes.
We're going to have Sophie try it and tell us how it is.
You try it and tell us how it is.
It smells great.
It does.
Yeah, I like it.
She likes it.
She likes it.
Milk?
And Sophie don't lie.
She just said can we just have a playback? Sophie said no milk.
Sophie, say it again.
No milk.
Wow. And when you don't need milk and sugar
No milk.
for a good cup of coffee, I think we all know we done it. We done did it.
We
well.
done did it. This has been
Suha
and Elaine.
and our special guest Sophie. Let's have a round of
Sophie.
applause for Sophie. Yeah.
Sophie.
All right.
No milk.
No milk.
All right.
All right.
Goodbye.
Signing off.
Ciao, Bella.
Ciao, Bella.